Hey, check. We get that.
Hey everybody, greetings from the dank basement. This is Paul, your wicked Uncle Squinty, stepping away from the snuff box long enough to have a delicious pipe full of Lane Limited's 1Q in my Missouri Meerschaum Diplomat. First off, I think this is kind of a pipe tobacco with training wheels. It is a it was a really good way for me to start. Derek Tant sent me a sample of the Lane 1Q early on when I first started a couple of months ago, getting back into pipes. And I smoked through it before I smoked through anything else. Now I bought like a half pound of it from Pipes and Cigars because I really like it. Taste is really mild. Room note is sweet and yummy, and everybody who smells me smoking this pipe says, "Wow, that smells so good." It is good. I don't know really anything about tobacco cuts, or I think I could tell a ribbon and a flake, but or a shag cut. Beyond that, I really can't tell. This is fairly finely chopped up. It packs really easily into the bowl, and if you're not careful, you can just jam it down into the bowl too hard, and you end up with this rock of Lane 1Q in your pipe, which doesn't burn well. So I have had to discipline myself to be really careful when loading the pipe. Um, it came out of the bulk bag really moist. Not wet, not swampy or anything, but it came out of the bag a little too damp to smoke. So I always put it on my trusty tobacco plate here. There's the tobacco. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to get tobacco all over if I'm not careful, but I can maybe tip it. There it goes, sliding down the plate. There it now. Anyway, I've learned that I have to dry it out a little bit. And as is the case right now, I think this might need a relight. Yeah, it's cold. Um, and I just lit it too. So you kind of have to dry it out a little bit prior to using it, which that's not a big deal. One thing I noticed about this tobacco almost right away is despite the fact that the flavor is really light and sweet and the room note is very light and sweet, it actually packs a little bit of nicotine. I think on a scale of 1 to 5 for nicotine, this would be about right in the middle at like a 3. Um, hang on. Thanks for your patience while holding. Ever see a blind guy use a match? I'm going to burn my face off. Fire ban! There we go. There we go. Mm. Tongue bite on this is almost non-existent unless you do what I do, which is just hoover on the end of your pipe. Um, yeah, I have to remember I am, smoking a pipe, not trying to drink a thick milkshake through a straw. I tend to kind of put too much wind, too much suction on my pipe, and I do get tongue bitten fairly frequently. But this one is pretty tough to get to bite your tongue. You really have to burn it hot and haul on it for it to bite you. Mm. Now this cob is very well smoked, so I'm not getting any of that corny taste you sort of get with new cobs. I've probably smoked 20 bowls in this, 25 bowls already, and of different tobaccos. I love the cobs because they really don't ghost. I just bought a used Meerschaum, really nice detailed carving, one of the ugliest pipes I've ever seen in my life. It's a guy's face, an old grumpy old man face, and the detail is beautiful. But when I smell the pipe, I can smell, even though the pipe is really clean, I can smell the remnants of whatever had been smoked in it before. And cobs don't really do that, I've noticed. So even though I've smoked a couple of vapors in this and some Carter Hall and some Sir Walter Raleigh and other drugstore tobaccos, and now the Lane 1Q, all I'm tasting is the 1Q. And I know that I'm just tasting the 1Q because I've also smoked this in a brand new Meerschaum, and I've also smoked this in a brand new Dr. Grable. So I know that's the flavor that it's supposed to be. So Um, I'm not an experienced enough pipe smoker to rate this. I haven't been exposed to enough different pipe tobaccos, but my first impressions on this are if you're careful when you pack it, don't suck on it too hard while you're smoking it. The smoking experience can be really good, but at least in my case, I have a tendency to overpack it, like pack it too tightly, draw on it too hard. I do get tongue bitten every once in a while. Room note is fabulous. Nobody will complain. I mean, even non-smokers walk into my house and they see me smoking the pipe and they start to make, the face, that's supposed to let me know that they disapprove of my smoking even though they're in my own house. And they start to get that face and then they smell it and they go, wow, that smells really good. In fact, I think if more smokers smoked nice smelling pipes instead of cigarettes, there probably never would have been an indoor smoking tobacco ban. I'm serious. Because these smell so lovely. There's no problem with this. It's good tobacco. I hope you get a chance to try it. Lane Limited 1Q. Somebody said this is the same as one of the Captain Blacks. I'm not sure if that's true. I've only had the Captain Black Royal, which I really liked, but that bit the crap out of my tongue. This doesn't. I think the quality of the tobacco is really good. I understand it's Burleys and Cavendishes, and it's sweet and nice. And you might like this one. From the Dank Basement, trying to keep a pipe lit and having problems, as I sometimes do. Which is really weird because before I made this video, I smoked another small bowl of this just to make sure, that it was ready to smoke. No problems. This one, well, there's still a little fire there, but not much. From the Dank Basement, I'll figure it out someday. This is Paul. Thanks for watching.